What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Gonna go through some things today. Over here we got some news, some Trump news, some other news, some stuff that I was thinking about with the whole Ethereum ETF and all that. And then we'll look at our tokens, see what's happening with them. But first, let's start with the market here. Sorry guys, I have been with like some type of cold for like the last 2 or 3 days. So bear with me here. All right, let's refresh here. And Bitcoin, 63, 65, that's where it's been ranging as of late. So nothing to see here. Same with Ethereum. Not really much to see here because it seems like it's going to be next Tuesday, July 23rd, if I'm not mistaken, when the ETFs are actually going to start trading. So I don't know. We might see some type of movement this weekend with Ethereum. But, man, you see, I have a situation here with Ethereum, with the ETF, not Ethereum itself, with the ETF, because we have what's it called, grayscale, and I'm gonna talk about grayscale and something else. So grayscale is a double-edged sword. What I mean by that, well, they get their hands in, and I don't know. Sometimes I don't understand what they're doing. And so I don't know if you guys remember when Bitcoin, when the ETFs went live and everybody released what their fees were going to be, 0.25%, 0.3%, very, very low fees. But there was one that stood out. Oh yeah, Grayscale. Grayscale kept their fees at a strong 1.25 or 1.5%. Like huge, 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 huge. I mean, you would think like, oh my goodness, like, are you crazy? Why would you keep that when you're not even competitive, like at all, not even close? So they started when the ETFs all started. Grayscale had like over 600,000 Bitcoins. Well, needless to say, it sold most of it, right? Because people were like, "There's no way I'm not gonna pay that much of a fee." I know it's 1.25 or 1.5, but when you start looking at how much, and as Bitcoin continues to go up, they get a choke. It's like, okay, no. So people got out. And so we found out, I don't know if, let's see. Oh, I want to show you guys this. Let me see if maybe somebody posted the chart. I didn't see any, but let me. Bitcoin. All right, let's see, because Bitcoin Archive, most of the time they have. Let's see if they posted the chart. If not, I'm just going to tell you guys. So Grayscale, their ETF is going to be 2.5%. Everybody else, again, it's like 0.5 or something like that. These guys, once again, they are going to just, do their thing. And let me see. Grayscale um, e- ETF fees. Let's see. Boom. Yeah. So here it is. Grayscale is leaving ETF fees at 2.5%, which is completely nuts. Once again, they are like super, super, super expensive compared to the other ones. I mean, look at this. Okay. Some of these are going to be 0.12. The Grayscale Mini Trust 0.12. But why do they not change this? And I have a theory. I don't know. I just, I don't know. I just feel like maybe Grayscale has something to do with BlackRock or something. And what's gonna happen is the same thing where BlackRock is gonna buy most of the shares, and you know, and well, it is what it is, right? Just kind of like the same thing that happened with Bitcoin. And so, well, what can I say? I don't know. It's just me. I just feel because this makes no sense. Like it makes no sense. They are nowhere near competitive. Like nowhere. Why would you keep that amount? Well, you keep that amount because you're gonna collect all the fees, right, for people getting out of this trust. They're gonna get out of this one because there's no incentive to stay in this trust. So they're pushing the people out of the Grayscale Ethereum trust, right? So that they could go elsewhere. And of course, they create this Grayscale Ethereum mini trust and whatever. But no sense whatsoever. No sense. I just feel like maybe there is some type of deal with Grayscale and maybe Fidelity and Grace and BlackRock or something. I don't know. BlackRock, man, you know, I don't know what to think about. Well, I do have a lot of things to think about BlackRock, but I don't trust them even with a 10-foot pole. Neither will I touch it with a 10-foot pole. But they could buy all the Bitcoins, pump my bags and pump the entire space. That's cool, but I don't know. They have no mercy, and so that's what I think about that. So we're gonna touch up on Grayscale though, because Grayscale is gonna do something that I think is gonna be good, but we'll take a look at that in a minute. And anyways, you guys can come down here, check all these prices, what's going on. Let's take a look at our memes. With doing pretty good over here. Who else? Who else? Peppercoin trying to hold on to the green, but pretty much flat. And who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Again, you guys can look at all these. I mean, we have some pretty terrific last 7 day percentages though, which is pretty nice. And oh, yesterday did I not tell you guys about Tucker? I told you about Tucker. Of course, I don't give financial advice, but I just told you guys, right? Like Tucker is way undervalued. Like I personally think that Tucker can be a $1 billion market cap. I personally believe that. That's why when it went under 1 cent, I stacked up like hardcore. I stacked up, and I think I mentioned it in one of my videos. I think it was sometime last week. But man, Tucker was just under $7 million just not long ago, and look at that. Look, 22, almost $23 million just like that. Whoever bought yesterday, 24 hours ago, today you just pretty much double your money. So, congratulations if that's the case. Again, none of this is financial advice. Guys, if you like this content, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's share this with people so that they could get some of the best um, alpha, some of the best tokens out there. And I'm not going to look at BasedAI right now. We're going to look at it in a minute because we're going to talk about that. Doug, the duck here, still doing pretty decent. Still almost 4% in the green. So let's go with the duck. Shido, down. Okay, so a little over $17 million. So just got to find its footing again. But then everything else, right, is going down. So Shadow is no difference. Let's take a look at why does it do that sometimes. Turbo also a little bit in the red, but not too far away from the $300 million market cap. And Pepe coin, Pepe coin is just fighting, man. Like it got to this $3 and like 10 cents or something like that, and it just kept bouncing off and bouncing off. So now it's going down a little bit, but hey, it's okay. I picked up some Pepe coin, I think it was yesterday, and boy, I haven't been able to stake this thing because it's too pricey, man. It is just when Ethereum, gets any type of movement, it just goes crazy with the gas fees. So I'm just waiting so I could stake my Pepe coin. I did purchase some BasedAI yesterday as well, and that I did stake because the fees were a bit cheaper. So, you know, definitely a win-win no matter what, whichever token, I choose to go with. So, that's the deal. And so, okay, so we covered that. Let's see what's here. Boom. All right, here we go. So, Grayscale Investments, they're gonna launch a new decentralized AI fund. Yes, they're going to launch a new decentralized AI fund. Grayscale Investments Fund seeks to provide investors with exposure to protocols in AI sector within crypto ecosystem. And if that is the case, guys, the best AI play in the market right now is BasedAI, guys. This is, and at this price, it is a complete steal. 10x from here is a $1.6 billion market cap, and this thing is set to go much higher than that, in my opinion. Okay, that's my opinion. I'm not saying go and buy this thing. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just telling you guys what what I believe. It's the value of this, but I mean minimum the value of this. I do believe that it will be minimum around 10 bill, but maybe more. Then again, we will see. And yeah, so $161 million market cap. And I don't know if maybe this is one of the reasons why BasedAI has been pumping since yesterday, because this news came out, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. It was sharing. A lot of people saw this, and of course, you have a lot of plays, right, that are getting pretty excited about this. Like Palm AI. I don't hold any Palm. I looked at it before, and honestly, I just chose BasedAI. It just has a better play, I would say. I mean, it's probably the closest thing to Tao, but I think that Tao will eventually, I mean, base AI will eventually um, do things better than what Tao has done or what they're offering at the moment. So, but those of you that don't know about base AI, you could go check it out. I mean, we could go here, get based AI, and you could go here and get all types of information. You could go to the website, um, and get a lot of really cool information about base AI. You can also go to ogpepecoin.com, and here you can also get lots of good information about based AI, but not just based AI, but also Pepe Coin as well. So a lot of good resources there, but prepare for that because I think that eventually we might see a storm of maybe money coming in. Now this is good, but then again, remember, grayscale could be a double-edged sword. So um, just be careful out there, fam. And yeah, so the last thing that I'm going to mention is this news. So Trump has gone completely. I don't know who gave him the orange pill. I don't know who did, but I don't know if maybe it was Vivek or who it was. But there's this rumor that's been going around where, they were saying that Trump has been thinking of doing something with Bitcoin. And it says here that Trump is determined for the USA to dominate Bitcoin and crypto industries. I don't want to be responsible for another country taking over this sphere. And I think he is completely right because we are moving towards this direction. And it's just, I don't know if it is the boomers that are just saying, oh, no, 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 we're going to live in in the olden days. We got to live in the 20th century. Like, all the policies that have been put in place up until now has hurt this space so much. And in turn, it has hurt the United States a whole lot. I mean, imagine being Germany, selling all your Bitcoin, okay? A day, let me see. So they sold all their Bitcoins, and like 2 days, I think it was later or something like that, Bitcoin went from like 53,000 to like 65. I don't know. It's some crazy move, right? That this was around the time when it was the attempted assassination on Trump, and so practically Germany sold close to the low, the local low, and had they just held, I mean, they could have been up like an extra two or three. What was it, two or three or $6 billion they lost out because they just wanted to dump their bags? It's insane. You see, and Trump is seeing, man, there's something to this Bitcoin and the cryptocurrencies, man, that you know I can't just go ahead and blindly just start saying no, we're taking everything out of the way. Like, no, we're gonna just ban everything. Plus, there's a lot of money that's going into the campaign that's being donated in this type of currency, right? Cryptocurrency. So, and that does tend to move people's opinion because not only that, we have, there's this other rumor going around where they're thinking that, so they're saying that Trump to announce a USA Bitcoin strategic reserve in Nashville. This is the Bitcoin conference that's going to happen at the end of, so I think it's like next week or something like that. It's going to be maybe somewhere around there. Next week or the week after, I don't know. But towards the end of this month, it's going to be the Bitcoin conference. And so apparently he is going to announce that the USA is going to do something with it. Maybe use it as a reserve, maybe alongside maybe gold again, and I don't know what else. But there's just rumors, right? Just stuff being thrown around. The problem is that this is being being repeated a lot. So it's almost looking like he might actually be thinking of doing something with that. And honestly, I think like about maybe like a year ago, I was having a conversation with one of my brothers, and I was telling him, I mean, it is absolutely insane for the US to just dump all the Bitcoin. This is when all the rumors started. Oh, the US is sending Bitcoin to Coinbase. Oh, they're gonna sell it. And I was like, man, it makes absolutely no sense for the US to go. It's not like they need them. Well, then again, yeah, the US does need a lot of money, right? But they're gonna sell their Bitcoin at $30,000, $35,000, what which it was at the time. And so it made no sense for and it still makes no sense for the United States to get rid of Bitcoin, right? Why not use it as a source of this same thing here as a reserve? Back up the dollar with it. Why not? I mean, we all have different ideas or whatnot, and maybe what sounds cool to me may be a completely nonsense to somebody else. But I think it just makes sense, right? You want to strengthen that dollar. He loves the dollar. Trump loves the dollar, and he thinks it's the best currency. Well, strengthen it. And this is how you do it. You buy Bitcoin and you use it as a reserve. So, absolutely stunning, stunning, stunning. You see, there's the rumors, right, of him using Bitcoin as strategic reserve policy in the United States. Now, strategic reserve policy, we have no idea what that means, but I guess we will find out soon enough. And what was it? Uh, and here's Kyle Chasse also, not to the first in any country. And I think that, again, it just makes sense. There's a whole bunch of countries that are buying this thing, and why not? I've been saying this for weeks now. It makes the most sense. $100,000 BTC is FUD. We go higher. I think so. I think we're gonna go higher. I mean, I just don't want to get caught in all the want to hit a certain number or whatnot. But anyways, um, was there something else? I feel like there was something else that I wanted to share, but um, I don't know. It doesn't come to mind, and I'm not gonna hold you guys hostage, even though you guys could just um. most of you guys are probably done watching this video by now, but anyways, I think there was something else, but yeah, maybe it wasn't important. If not, maybe I'll share it in tomorrow's video or the next video, whenever that would be. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for the support that you bring to this channel. And look at BP Crypto's post here. So it was 15x. So it's going down 14x. It's gonna be a while before this happens, but the peppening will happen sooner than later, guys. Oh yeah, and a shout out here to our Pear team. Let's look at what Pear is doing. Yeah, this was the so Pear still holding quite strong. Let me refresh this to see if it's gone. I mean, this is not TA by any means, guys. This is just it's just me just drawing some lines, but I don't know. We'll see if it breaks above that. This seems to be like a trend line here. But then again, there's not a lot of data here to go by, right? I'm using the 1 hour, the 1 hour chart. But I don't know. I feel like Pear may have something cooking. Oh yes, 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 yes. Oh yes, I did mention this. So this guys is this is one of the songs that they're gonna be selling, that NFT holders, we'll get a 12% share for any sales. And this is pretty cool. It's got a nice tune. But anyways, you guys can go and check it out yourself. I don't want to get copyrighted. I playing this, but it's got a pretty cool tune. And I think that they actually have something really cool. I like what they're trying to do. Today I was talking to them in the Telegram, and they seem like it's a nice community. It's like about 500, 600 members in there so far, and I believe here as well the community has been growing. So, and you see, this is the other thing, right? Look at this. I mean, you have, okay, you got here mango. I know this is cat with hat, okay? But you got some, now you have fruits. There's another one that I saw, lemon. So now I'm telling you guys, I think this is gonna be a new meta trend that's gonna happen where that it's almost like we're done with the celebrities. Now we'll probably, here, lemon, right? Here's lemon. And so, yeah, so I feel like that's a new trend that's, or meta now that's gonna happen. People are probably gonna switch from the one to the other. But let's see, Pear. And yeah, 426 followers. So going up little by little. It's working its way up, man. They're pretty busy at doing their thing, you know. But again, you could take advantage if you are an NFT holder, you definitely get revenue shares with this. And that's a pretty cool utility, right? I mean, that's it. We're done with tokens that don't give us jack back. Hey, so we want stuff that has utility, not just some meme doing absolutely nothing. All right, those days are over. Anyways, guys, thank you again. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.